My name is Jeremy, and this is a bonus series of the Good Beer Matters podcast from the 2022 Craft Brewers Conference. Every year, the Brewers Association puts together the Craft Brewers Conference, or CBC, as a means for industry professionals to continue their education, network with peers, and improve quality and performance. I attended this year's CBC as a member of the media, and because there are plenty of beer pros that didn't make it, I want to share a few of the many exhibitors that I think you ought to know about. Some of these companies I'm already familiar with, and I personally know they're doing great things. But some I recently discovered and thought were cool enough to share with you. Either way, I hope you enjoy this highlight of CBC 2022. Oh, and by the way, I have not been compensated by any company to produce this series. I simply want to help good things get out into the world. Why? Because good beer matters, of course. Thank you for listening. Cheers. We're in the gigantic BSG booth at the Craft Brewers Conference. And I kind of had an inkling all that BSG did, but I mean, you have everything here. It's like everything a brewer needs here.
Absolutely.
This is fantastic, but welcome to the 22 Craft Brewers Conference. Who are you and what do you do?
So my name's Terry Little. I'm the Vice President of Sales for BSG. We're our corporation. It's our 175th anniversary.
That's fantastic.
Along within our hometown. We're based out of Shakopee, Minnesota.
Yeah, right on.
So having CBC coming out of COVID here for 2022 is just awesome. We're loving it.
That's awesome. And so, of course, you guys were planning on being here because it's in your backyard and it's so wonderful. But it's kind of overwhelming to see all the different brewing products that you guys have within your portfolio. Tell me a little bit about BSG. I mean, it's been around for a while.
Yeah, so BSG is about 18 years now. You know, we really were part of that conception of the craft boom, if you want to say that. And we carry everything. We carry everything we say now but water. I mean, just to the left over here, we have our can craft division. We do everything from printed cans to shrink sleeve. We've got ideas of going into digital. So we're all about sustainability, the highest quality ingredients, working with partners like Wireman and Simpsons and Crifts and recently Dingemans, and our other supply partners like Fermentus. Great yeast and Carry and enzymes and the products they carry. So we have a great diverse portfolio along with our domestic malts out of our corp. So it's fantastic.
So talk about a sustainability piece. Apparently I need another beer. So I mean you're kind of like a one-stop shop. If I were a brewer, then I can come to you and get different malts, different hops, different whatever. But tell me about the sustainability.
So here locally, Coda Energy, we take all of the byproduct of the malting process and some of other manufacturers locally that have husk from oats, and we burn that and we create that, so we're fossil fuel free. So we burn that to basically energize the plant to produce the malt out of the raw facility. So that's our sustainability efforts. We're also looking at other sustainability efforts, recycling programs for our bags. So when brewers are done with them, they go back into circulation instead of going to the waste. But it's much more than that. It's sustainability about our communities. It's really what BSG is. It's part of our customer's journey from the farmer all the way to the customer, the end customer, the consumer. And we want to be part of that. We want to make sure that we're providing the best quality ingredients as fast and as efficient as we can. We have 12 local distribution centers across the United States and 3 in Canada, so we're North America. But we're also international. We have partners like Bentani and Bevi, who are in New Zealand and Australia, who do the same thing that we are doing here and providing outstanding ingredients for brewers to hone their craft.
And so so your partners are all the growers, your customers are the brewers. What would you like to say to all of your brewer customers?
Just how amazing the resilience has been in the last couple of years.
Oh yeah, totally.
You see the passion in what they do. Some of the most brilliant and hardworking individuals are in this industry, and I'm just excited to be part of it. So just a big thank you for supporting us, letting us do what we love to do, and that's supplying great ingredients so they can make great beer.
And so one of the questions I want to ask you is, because you're looking at this whole the drinking experience from so many different lenses with all the different products and people that you work with, how do you define a perfect drinking experience, and how do you create that?
Well, I mean, that starts with the brewer. and the atmosphere. And I think you look at beer, and I have a saying, beer is so much more than just a pint. Relationships, communities, businesses are built around a pint.
Yeah.
And so the best experience is a pint shared with a friend, a loved one, or a new friend that you might not have yet.
Yeah, and I think about beer. Beer is perfect to celebrate and to commiserate with a good friend.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Whatever the occasion is, grab a beer and it'll just tie everything together.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly. Totally agree with that.
Anything you want to say to anyone listening out there about BSG? Where can they go if they want to learn more about what you guys do?
So you can go to bsgcraft.com or come down and see us on the floor. I don't know when this is going to go live, but we have a lot of resources out there for people to check out. Just behind us is our hops division. We have a state-of-the-art processing facility in Yakima, Washington. So just outside of Wapato is where it's located.
Yeah, I've heard they have pretty good hops there in Yakima.
They have amazing hops in Yakima. And same with our German hop partners, HVG. We also source hops from Germany and New Zealand. And so if you want to go and find out more about BSG, feel free to grab any of our sales reps. Go on Instagram, BSG Craft Brewing, on our website, and reach out. We'd love to help you make phenomenal beer. And if not, if you don't know about us, hopefully you will.
Right on. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the time.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.